Hello guys, so there's a new visa that the UK is planning to have. Now this visa is very similar to something I've spoken about in another video. If you've been watching my videos and you saw me speaking about a visa from Netherlands, you know, the secret one that they launched to help startup businesses, the UK is planning to have a new visa that will help with innovation. Most of the cities and countries are wanting to have the best talent. They're wanting to have the best innovators. You know, if you have the best, then of course your economy is going to keep growing. And remember, these are big economies. So that's why they're able to hire immigrants from all over the world. So now the UK is planning to launch this new visa. So please stick with me to the end of this video to learn about it and of course to learn when this visa is planning to be launched. Yeah, so come with me. So this new visa is called a scale-up visa. It's called the scale-up visa. It's not yet been launched, but it was brought forth in autumn and it's going to be launched in spring 2022. So for those of us in the UK, we know we are heading into spring and then it will be summer, yay! But then it's going to be launched in spring, and as soon as it's launched, I'm going to tell you guys about it. But for now, let's learn about it and see how it's going to work for us. So the visa has been said to be in place so that it can bring those who are very highly skilled or the academically elite into the UK. Now, you know how most of us are usually like very well learned and we don't know where to go and find jobs. You know, like you tell me, I'm this, I'm that, I've never found a job, I need to find a job abroad. This visa could actually be very, very good for you. So in the UK currently, there's estimated to be around 34,000 businesses that are startups. And now the government is going to help them with this new scale-up visa, which can be fast-tracked. And also they don't need to do the whole sponsorship. So you know that when you're waiting for your visa sponsorship and that sponsorship certificate that you get, you know, for like the skilled worker visa or for the care and worker visa, you have to wait for a sponsorship certificate. But in this case, there won't be that. The process will be much faster, and then the small businesses can be able to hire people with a quicker process, you know. And then the only limitation is, I think you have to earn around £33,000 a year, which is not impossible depending on how talented or skilled you are. So this is going to be in place to help the small businesses bring in very good innovative strategists and just very talented people into the UK to be able to work for them. I'm going to quickly summarize for you what's good about this visa. So one, it's going to be a good path to settlement. If you're wanting to come and work in the UK and settle here, it's going to be a good route for it. Because for people like me, I've used the spousal visa and then extend the visa and then that and that. But then if you have this visa, it's a good route towards settlement. Number two, it can be extended to 5 years. Your employer can choose to extend it on and on for 5 years. You can live in the UK, and then after that, you can do the first part of this where I said is the route to settlement. And then the third thing is, it's going to make it easier for employers, because it can be a little bit exhausting for someone to think, oh, I need to bring in a new employee. And that's why sometimes they hire another company to do the whole recruitment, so that they just brought in a worker. But then this time with this visa, the small businesses will not find it so difficult to have to go through all these things of verifying and saying this and that. As long as they meet the minimum requirements, it's going to be very easy for them to just bring in a new employee. Now the requirement is they need to have a minimum of 10 employees at the period of the 3 years of starting of this, and they need to have a good growth rate over a 3-year period. Yeah, so as you can see, currently there's not much information out about this scale-up visa, but it sounds good already for the small businesses who want to bring in workers, but they can't do it because of the whole certificate of sponsorship. You know, that's a big part. It's the big companies that are able to do that. And currently, for you to be able to work in the UK, you need a certificate of sponsorship. You can't just sponsor yourself, you know. And then another thing that I thought was important to note is that it's going to be part of a point-based immigration system. If you don't understand what this is, go and watch my video on Canada, where I've spoken about the express entry system. That's what point-based system is. I've also spoken about Australia and how they do the whole points calculation. So for you to be able to immigrate, you need to meet certain criteria. And for this visa, you need to be about 18 years old. You know, like it's just a very, it's not a complicated process, as I can say, but there are a few things that you'll need to meet here and there, and that it's much easier than when you look at the other visa, the health and care worker and the skilled worker visa. So it's going to be much easier for your employer to bring you in, and this visa, I think, is very, very good news. So we'll keep an eye out, and as soon as it's out, I'm going to let you know. Yeah. See you in the next video.